To start our third session of course, today with an in-depth look into the sources that I gave you last week, the second pack, the one that is called Finger on the Nation's Moral Pulse. We looked at In Your Face last week. Now we have the second one. And today we are going to discuss, now we're going to get in-depth into the makings of the prophetic experience in the Jewish foundational writings. And what I mean the makings, we'll try to chart some sort of a conceptual skeleton that arguably repeats itself over and over again in the prophetic writings. And try to kind of unpack the structure which gives rise to those writings and to their rationale, to the rationale behind them. As we always do, context is a do. And here I want to say something which I remember distinctly mentioning on a previous lecture, so not to everybody here, but about a year ago with many of you, and that is the need to understand monotheism in its classical sense as the human need, the theological assertion that God or divinity is a moral necessity. And not only a moral necessity, but also a moral absolute. Now let me explain what I mean when I say a moral absolute. A moral absolute understands the divine as the source of ethics, the source of the moral code by which humans should behave, and as such, as a source which cannot be refuted or argued with by humanity. In other words, there is right and there is wrong, and the source to establish that right or wrong is not at the hands of mankind.